Hi, my name is Jessica Tandock. I'm a student at Clemson University and I'm doing my new student dialogue video. I attended the dialogue session, I'm Sexy and I Know It, Strong Men and Beautiful Women, in which we talked about the different standards of men and women to be strong, beautiful, really anything, as well as just stereotypes in general for race, sexual orientation association, stuff like that. In our group, I don't feel like we achieved a true dialogue just because, you could tell not everyone really wanted to be there. So there wasn't that much contributing besides the leaders. I mean, there was some talking, but it was mainly the same couple people. There were definitely more active voices in the dialogue. There's a leader. There was one girl who was half Asian, I think, or maybe she was all Asian, and she, I think, had been really stereotyped as an Asian, so she had a lot of different opinions on the subject. So she talked a lot more. Obviously, the group leader talked a lot more because they are like the mediator and they're in charge of the whole dialogue in general. There were more reserved voices in the dialogue, and I'll admit I'm one of them. I'm really shy. I don't like getting up and talking in front of people. I don't like really sharing my opinions and forcing my views on other people. I'm more keep to myself. So I was definitely one of the more reserved voices. And there's some other reserved voices. Some people didn't want to be there. Some people were just like me. Maybe they had experiences that they just didn't want to talk about or brought up bad memories or etc., etc. I think dialogue is a key component of CU 1000 just because, I mean, when you get out in your everyday life, people are going to have different opinions than you. I mean, at Clemson University, there's not a ton of diversity, A lot of people are the same race, same background, same religion. I mean, there's obviously some diversity, but it's, in general, it's not anything intimidating. So you have to get used to talking in a way that's more open for both you and the person you're talking to, so you're not like yelling at each other, screaming. You try to understand each other's point of view and explain your own kind of thing, and that's just how it is in the real world, because you're not going to be able to just straight up have a debate with someone, or like if you're talking to your boss or something, you want to be able to say your opinion and listen to theirs in a respectful way. Specifically, I want to talk about what our dialogue was about, which was the standards and some of the things we talked about. And there's like a really, really high standard for women to be beautiful, skinny, big boobs, big butt kind of thing, just perfect, And I know that's something that I struggled with. We made like a pie chart of different things that affected who we are. And I think I put for my number one was my weight, just because not too long ago I was anorexic, just because of the pressure that society put on me to be perfect. Also, there's strong men. I could see an example of that in my brother, and because he was a really skinny guy trying to do football, and he